I'm Devrania.
Hello, I'm Deborah.
And welcome to this special edition of Cool in Your Zip, where we're featuring cool places that share something in common.
Now we're going to give you a clue to reveal what it is in a moment. That's right, it's the wheel. In fact, from the bicycle wheel to the film wheel or reel to a cheese wheel. We're going to get on these grids to check out more.
That's right, it's all about the wheel in this edition. So as we get on these wheels, in search of more wheels, we want you to check out some of these places that are more than just cool. They're
wheel cool
in your zip.
My name is Bogey. I'm a master mechanic and the owner of 180 Degrees Automotive, and we are wheel cool in your zip.
Hello, I'm Deborah, and this is Cool in Your Zip, the show where we feature pretty cool places right here in Phoenix. We're at 180 Degrees Automotive right here in the 013. I'm with Bogey. Why is this place so cool?
Well, we are kind of an unusual automotive repair shop. We're predominantly female owned and operated. We've got an art gallery inside. We do a lot of community involvement. We teach women's car care classes here. Just kind of a fun, different twist on auto repair. Set out on a mission to prove that auto repair doesn't have to be quite so scary and doesn't have to be dirty and gross. It can maybe even be fun.
Wow, okay, now you were a pre-law student.
I was.
And then your whole life changed when and why?
So I had gotten into cars a little bit when I was in high school. I got my first car, it was a piece of junk, it broke a lot, and I just felt really vulnerable as a young girl not knowing anything about cars. So I started learning, I enrolled in auto shop in high school just for fun, and then I got really into it. And I wound up restoring my Volkswagen Bug from the ground up. It was an awesome project.
Yay!
And I went off to college, I did what I was supposed to do, I studied pre-law, and I really thought that was gonna be my path, but I realized I really missed working with my hands, and I missed teaching other people about their cars as well.
Oh, I love it. And let's talk about the teaching, because you said this is a pretty unique. It's pretty much, well, women-owned.
Yeah.
Local right here in the Melrose District. You have a lot of women technicians primarily.
I do.
But you also do a lot of classes and things for the Girl Scouts. Tell me about that.
So on a regular basis, we do basic women's car care classes for either adult women, young women. We've done a bunch of Girl Scout troops. And really, it's just designed to help you feel more comfortable and more empowered. So how to check your oil, how to change your tire if you need to, jumpstart a battery, but really how to find a good shop, how to talk to your shop so that you don't feel like you have that big victim, big target sign on your head, right?
Here comes a woman, and it can be a little intimidating when they like say this and say that, and you're like, yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Because it can be
Well,
scary.
and it's big technical terms, right? So we assume, I don't know what that technical term means, they could totally be ripping me off, even when they're not, because
Right.
it feels vulnerable.
Right. So you are located right here in the 013 in Melrose District. You do a lot in the community, a lot. You go to the lobby and you see all this local art, and talk a little bit about that.
Well, we try to be not just an auto repair place, but part of the neighborhood. We're part of this community. We live here, our families are here. This is our community, and so it's not just about auto repair. So I'm really interested in art. I've always loved art, so we want to support the local art community here in Melrose. We have a rotating art display in our lobby. Every 3 months, we have a new artist. We also have a bunch of our architectural elements are from local artists. And then we do a lot of charity stuff as well throughout the year. For example, right now we're getting ready to launch our Brakes for Breast campaign, which is all October, where we give away free brake pads, and then 10% of the cost of the repair gets donated to breast cancer research at the Cleveland Clinic, where they have a breast cancer vaccine.
Wow.
Yeah, that they're working on.
Oh my God, this place is so cool and exciting. It's all about women empowerment as well. I know you mentor a lot of women.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the passions that I had behind starting this shop. When I started out as a technician, it was really hard for me to get my first opportunity. I was inexperienced, I was a female, I didn't know what I was doing, and so it was really hard to get my first job. So I make it a point to hire women who are just out of school, who don't have any experience, and raise them up as technicians, give them an opportunity.
Absolutely, and the technicians you already have existing here are constantly training for these cars.
Yep, absolutely. We require that all of our technicians do 40 hours of continuing education each year, because cars today are super complicated and the technology is changing so fast. We're just really committed to staying up on technology.
Oh my God, this place is so cool. 180 Degrees Automotive right here in Melrose District in the 013. Now that's cool in your zip.
This is Pat at the Penske Racing Museum in the 054, and this is Wheel Cool.
Hey, I'm Devrania, and this is Cool in Your Zip, the show where we feature cool places in Phoenix zip codes. Today we're in the 054 at the Penske Racing Museum with Pat. Tell me, why is this place so cool?
So Penske Racing Museum is the only racing museum here in the Valley of the Sun. Penske Racing has approaching 500 victories, which is pinnacled by 17 Indianapolis 500s, which is far more than anybody else in the over 100-year history at that race. We have 2 Daytona 500 wins, 32 national championships, and we're the coolest museum in the Valley.
I love that. You're definitely winning, and you mentioned that it's the only one here. Why Phoenix? Just curious.
So the Penske Racing Museum is based here because it's in the Scottsdale 101 Auto Collection, which is a Penske automotive dealership group. So this is the crown jewel in the Penske automotive group, so that's why they placed the collection here. It wasn't open to the public before we opened 16 years ago.
Okay, so lots of beautiful cars on display here. Tell me about some of the racing cars that we'll see here.
There's 18 cars currently. It's about a third of our collection, so the cars do change periodically. Some of the more notable Indy 500 winners is the Danny Sullivan 1985 Indianapolis 500 winner. It's referred to as the spin and win. Danny Sullivan was passing Mario Andretti halfway through the Indy 500. He lost control, spun twice, but didn't hit anything, gathered it back up, and was able to pass Mario later in the race and to win. And to spin at over 200 miles an hour and not hit it is just phenomenal.
Amazing. Yes.
So that's, you know, one of the notable cars that are in here. So Mr. Penske, who's formed Penske Racing, was a driver himself from 58 to 65, and then he retired for business interests. But while he was a driver, the Pontiac Catalina here is an actual replica of a car that he won with at Riverside, California, a NASCAR race. So himself was a very successful driver.
Love it. Lots of great history here, and this space is amazing. 2 floors. Tell me what's on the second floor.
So all the cars on the first floor. Second floor, we have our cafe, which is open Monday to Friday, serving breakfast and lunch. Our gift shop, as well as our trophy room, our trophy display, and a customer lounge area, which also we can use for private events.
And how does that work?
So the facility is available to be rented out. It's 2 floors, so you can do up to 300 people for a rolling reception. You could do a private dinner for 150. So it does have a lot of capabilities for event space.
Love it, love it. This place is definitely happening. It's in the 054. It's the Penske Racing Museum, and that's Cool in Your Zip.
Well, we're keeping it real cool right here at the Phoenix Center for the Arts in the 004 with this pottery wheel.
This is fun, having lots of fun here. The Phoenix Center for the Arts is a great place to get your wheels spinning and unleash some creativity.
And get your hands dirty. I love playing in the mud. There are so many classes here. There's jewelry making, there's music, there's dance, there is pottery. You have to come check it out. And every year they do an annual festival for all these beautiful things.
You're right, it's something here for everyone.
I feel it coming up. This is magic. Oopsie.
And I don't know about what mine is doing here. I think I definitely need to come and take a class.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm with Cowtown Skateboards in the 012. We are wheel cool in your zip.
Hello, I'm Deborah, and this is Cool in Your Zip, the show where we take you to pretty cool places right here in Phoenix. We're in the 012 at Cowtown Skateboard. All about skateboards. I'm here with Alex. Why is this place so cool?
Cowtown is cool because we're a locally ran and operated skateboard shop here in Phoenix, Arizona. We have 4 locations around town. Those locations bring skateboarding to the community. Skateboarding is a big deal to us, so we're able to help the community out with having a skateboard shop.
And it's a big deal to a lot of those skateboarders too, to have you right here in the downtown area. They're located right here at Central and Camelback. You have a lot of kids coming in and out. You're open 7 days a week. What's their passion? The shoes, the skateboards, the shirts? Tell me.
It's all sorts of different things. The main attraction would definitely be skateboarding, but we do offer shoes and clothing and all different types of things other than just skateboards. But skateboarding would be the main thing that brings people in.
Would you say skateboarding is a sport?
It's debatable. I think it's athletic. Personally, I don't think it's really too much of a sport, too much. I like to think of it more of like maybe like an art or like an expression.
Oh, I love it. And it gets you to A to B.
Yeah.
Why do people skateboard anyway?
I mean, that's also a big question too. Expression of oneself, transportation, it's fun, something to do. There's a number of different reasons why, and everybody kind of finds it for their own reason.
And you've been here in the Valley for many, many years, 20 plus years. You do so much. They are homegrown. This is a local. You do so much for the community. Give us some highlights.
We do a couple different contests throughout the year that also bring skateboarders together in the community. We have an event called Boards for the Barrio that we do. That is essentially just like a trade-up where people will bring in old stuff and then we'll give them new stuff, and then that old stuff then goes to other people that need skateboards and stuff like that. So it's an annual event that we do, and it tends to be pretty successful, and we're going to keep doing it. So.
And I know you have a lot of partners too, and one of them being the City of Phoenix. I know you do a partnership and co-host some skateboarding at some city parks as
Yeah,
well.
so there's a couple of skate parks around town that we do contests at, like I said, and the City of Phoenix is a major help in doing those contests and stuff like that. So we've had a good partnership with them for over 20 years.
Okay, now I love your event that you do on an annual basis for Christmas. Tell me about that.
So it's basically we have like a tree that we put in the shop, and it has kids' names on it from surrounding schools and stuff. We partner with another organization called Skate After School, and people can come into the shop and they can donate a skateboard. So it's basically just like a full, complete skateboard that we donate to those schools.
I love it. And there's lessons, there's workshops, there's so much to go over in this small time. Alex, thank you so much.
No worries.
We're in the 012 at Cowtown Skateboard Shop. Come check it out. Now that's cool in your zip.
Yes, looking so good, girl. Awesome. Yeah, looking good.
Hey, I'm Jabrania, and this is Cool in Your Zip, the show where we feature cool places in Phoenix zip codes. Today we're in the 018 at the Madison Improvement Club with Andrew.
What's going on?
Hey.
How are you?
Tell me, why is this place so cool?
I think it starts right when you walk in. I think everything from the environment, the front desk, the loud music. I think you just come in, no matter what your day looks like, you're gonna come in and we're gonna try and make you smile.
Yes.
Once you walk into this room, I think it comes down to, the teachers, the instructors with the high energy. We got insane lighting here. I love lighting. So it's kind of like a dance club environment. And then on top of that, the sound. I'm a sound engineer as well, so I love loud music and just get people revved up.
Well, you said smiles. I'm smiling already here.
It's because you're working, girl.
And we're actually in one of the spin rooms here, spin
Yes.
cycle class. You instruct a class.
I
so
do.
Tell me about what makes this class so unique and fun.
Man, I mean, it really starts, hours before the class actually begins. So like I said, the music piece of it's really important to us. So the Madison does theme rides even. So we can actually have a class that's like a Beyonce versus Justin Timberlake ride. So
Fun.
when we're at home, we're constructing playlists that are just specifically put together to not only give you a great workout, but to make you feel like you're in a concert-like experience.
That's great.
Yeah.
Party on a bike.
Party on a bike, that's it.
And now this is just one thing that you have here. Tell me what else you can find at the Madison Improvement Club.
Yeah, so when we started this, we wanted to not only work out your heart in terms of working out, but we wanted to also have that balance of that yoga piece of it, more of the stretching, as well as the internal work that we all need to do, you know, just to stay sane in daily life. So we think it's a really good fit to be able to, you know, work it out here and then go in the yoga room, stretch it out. And then also we have a place called Kaleidoscope Juice, which basically after class you can have juice smoothies, healthy eats, all that good stuff, and hang out with your friends afterwards.
You have it all here, and I'm just curious, why Phoenix? Why did you choose Phoenix for this location?
So I am from Phoenix. I went to school at Corona del Sol in Tempe, and Arcadia is actually where I live. So I actually just live a bike ride away, so that's really nice. But it's really about creating a space and giving back to the community that's given so much to us. That's kind of our family motto when it comes to business. So I love Arcadia. This is my favorite place in the world. So
nice. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Community. You mentioned community. So tell me about some of the things that you do to celebrate the community.
Absolutely. Yeah. A couple things we do. This actually used to be a bingo club as well, which is really cool. So we'll still do bingo nights. So we'll invite everyone in here, give out bingo cards, have prizes. We'll do food. We also do a thing called the Arcadia Cruise, which is like a bar crawl bike ride.
Nice.
So we'll incorporate a lot of the local restaurants and bars around here, and we think it's a good way to, you know, celebrate them as well and give back and give them business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And quickly tell me about the history behind this place. You mentioned it used to be a bingo
It did,
club,
yeah.
and before that, tell me.
Before that, so this building is 100 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's one of the last freestanding buildings in Arcadia. I think it was one of 5 in 1917, and we decided to keep all of the original structure of the building. So everything underneath is the original brick. The yoga floor is 100 years old, and the original occupiers of the building was called the Madison Improvement Club. So not only did we take the building itself and keep it around, but we kept the name, you know, recreating that space and the energy that was been here for so long.
Well, I'm loving it. This place is awesome. It's not your grandma's exercise class, though I'm sure it's for everyone.
Hey, I see some grandmas rocking it out.
All right, that's what I love to hear. Well, you should come rock it out. Give it a try. It's in the 018, the Madison Improvement Club, and that's Cooling Your Zip. Oh, now it's a party.
The wagon wheel in the Wells Fargo History Museum in the 003 is really cool.
It really is. And did you know the stagecoach back in the 1800s was the way to go? It carried passengers, it carried mail, and it even carried money across America. In fact, those horses traveled about 5 miles per hour. In fact, you have to come to the museum, check it out, lots of cool information. And when the stagecoach arrived in those little homesteads and those hometowns, it was a way for people to stay connected.
You're right. And staying connected is really important. So I'd like to invite you to connect with us on social media.
And don't forget to email us all the cool places in your hood. We might be coming to check them out.
That's right. Well, we've had a really cool time today and hope you did too. For Cooling Your Zip, I'm Devrania.
We really did. And I'm Deborah. We'll see you around.
Go, Horsey! Woohoo! Horsey! I'm going for Horsey ride on the stagecoach.